talking.
But you know,
no, not the artist. No, not the artist, my brother.
Oh, but you know who surprised me now? The artist named Yashka. Let me see. A Damon, I must say Damon.
Oh, I mean, youngster.
Youngster.
Yeah, yes.
Why surprised you do?
And when I just explain this man here, the Prime Minister bring him up on one of the conference and him run Ghana.
No, not conference, my brother, in a parliament. He became a parliament.
In a parliament and what have you. And you run, I mean, I understand the whole of them. The whole of them is I follow the entertainment energy where we run behind them. So it's on can't tell me some policy or nothing. Where we not go there, so.
But how much Jamaica people so go after policy though? To be honest.
Not a lot, and this kind of concerning for me. When we sit down and reason people, you know. But them say economics and my politics, you know.
So politics,
so not
even the church. Everybody just pick a side. And
this is what I say. I'm say something.
When people.
Yeah, everybody pick a side. But what may I say? No, what I say? If it was even a PMP, I would say, if you support the PMP, if the Prime Minister bring you in a parliament and big your pipe, boy, your tune where you do, claim can you read the song where you do, the message in the song. I said, boy, you are promising young man like that song there. And bring it in a parliament. And then you gonna want PMP conference and what start
about. Him said, so cut him here, I don't know how true it because...
hear the clip, man, the man I said.
Well, him say, he was just a performance.
And a performance we are talking about. When you say before you start perform.
When
you said pick up Mark Golin.
No, no, man. He go up there and say power. You know, like him say, no, you see me, no, what him say? You see me number orange, power. And then him say,
well,
the other people, they what? Sour. So they go, well, shower.
No, me understand what you say.
But listen, it's the other way around because I thought we labeled them as sour oranges.
No. He must say, give me that orange color.
Oh.
So he must say, it's a orange, and say, we say power. You see me? And when you say about the other people, then sour. So they've got all that shower.
Why did it?
Yeah. But the whole PMP crowd that's a shower. In the shoot him said 9-1, in kill him said 9-1. The 9-1 show still. You have all the people that say shower. In the PMP meeting.
Let me tell you guys, some of them get a lot of money. To go there. Nobody believes in a normal.
Money are the thing. Money.
Oh, yeah. I try to show that I can't watch PMP and say them broke. Can they find money for the artists?
Come on, them not sure no.
Yeah, they taking the taxpayer money. Maybe they're using the taxpayer money.
I see a first cause to put money them at TFC away.
Oh, yeah.
Them not sure. And I'm glad you said, come here, always tell you. So them not sure nothing to say them broke.
They probably both be broke and they thief and taxpayer money.
Right now, exactly. Right now, them they all over Jamaica. Then they Clarendon, them they
all over with their bag.
Politics. Kerry. They were in the streets of me here. You know, this election hour by election. You mean you know what I mean by that?
Time Andrew finished,
no, them not go with that. Them not go.
It's a by-election, so who have the money I got spend, that them I tell you.
Hey, by the time Andrew finished with them, they might as well sit this election out and not contest it. Trust me, he's working very hard. Did you guys watch him live today on TikTok?
Yeah, man.
Who that Kerry?
Andrew Holmes.
The homie there work.
That is working very hard. He's
them in a Clarendon.
He's giving the people what they want. He's not doing no stage show with no artist.
Well, I give them what them want, I give them what them need. Because that's what difference between want and need, you know.
Okay, let me rephrase that. What they need.
Yeah, man, because once that's what they can do without, you know.
So he's campaigning. He's campaigning very hard. He's doing his work. He's a busy man.
Oh, what they have did that?
No, so the government are campaign for building the country. And them are campaign for building propaganda.
He's not selling them no fairy tale story like what Mark Golden is doing. Selling these people this fairy tale story. No. My prime minister is working.
When I rush my government for come out it.
No.
Because of September election, I call.
Let him do his work, filling road, giving people water.
Well, one of the things that people have to understand, remember that, budget time is just around the corner, so they must do them assess what is going on in various sectors.
Not only that,
how them can.
September is a good month for JLP.
Why? Explain. Why is September a good month?
Because we win a few elections in the month of September.
Oh, okay.
Come on. What I was saying, is that if me focus on, because I have to get information, and it takes a lot of paperwork and understanding what is happening in different sectors to really fund it and where the money going to come from. It's not like you can just, they can't go and campaign more than now. I just think more or less campaign mode is right after the budget, when the government is going to indicate and dictate the plans that they have for the country. Right? To go, that is what I see.
As smart the government right now, the government have money can go campaign. As smart the government smart. Because when people get tired of you, you don't see what happen now. The opposition
keep them about themselves, man.
Exactly, the opposition can't come out now, You must have send out and disciple them. Because him get steal out and anyhow him keep and come out. When he catch the real campaign time, nobody want to see him. So he must have try to hold back now and allow him disciple him.
Well, right now, politics. Yeah, some labor are going to make studio because they want campaign to start. No! The man, they can't.
Understand. I made it believe, but when me look on it,
so these are who?
Man, I said no, it's not.
But right now,
so,
we can't do work here and the quite upon the ground. We cannot do work because right now, that's the energy chops more than so, chops upon the ground most of the time, mostly, That's the energy chops upon the live and them something there, More than
so, we can't compare Jamaica to US, Remember, say US are huge.
But we still do some ground work right now, serious. Just go and put in where we do fix
but
things.
One day, you can't drive out Jamaica in one day.
Yeah, because worse now, we have good road now.
So you can imagine the party start put up mass campaign until September, which means
no, that's too long. The boss in a long thing. The boss in a long campaign.
Yeah, but remember them. The road after the recent local government election. So remember it was 14 parishes that the Prime Minister was visiting at the time of the local government period. So I was still fresh off of the back of that as well. So to me it's a wise strategic move. Probably the better strategic move.
Yeah. Right. You see,
it's a chess player, man. I'm a big chess
player.
Right
now, Chrome, them rush out. And them have fear draw back and them believe that the Andrew will get panic and run with them. And that them believe, and that them they don't want.
Oh, you want to them plan backfire politics. Remember, so them feel so the IC thing that got help them, Andrew got resign and Ray. So that's you see me? And them something there, Actually, all of that backfire upon them, Because that was them plan. Their early election.
They in Comas. That they want a bank offer.
Yes. I remember saying the hype before the conference, Remember?
Yeah.
And I get a stab in their neck.
Slow them up, Move like now. No, all of the scandal will come out with them right now. You see me? Whole pass it now come out. I just should not to meet PMP media now come out because not the mainstream media and the civil groups them, the NIA and the Jamaica for Justice. Or dog them. They don't have nothing to say. I'm going to labor alone them have strength for what.
We look yeah, our name again, the one with them say Narcissa well.
Well,
Yeah,
I
man,
have a
Right.
clip.
So in Morris attack.
More
Right.
clip. Can somebody play a
Right.
clip?
So him did I go tit for tat with
Well,
Jackson
I
with
have
should
a
have like.
clip. Good. So, you have a clip?
Oh, I want me to make reference to?
Yeah.
No. But what me did hear it is like.
The clip still in but that's one device me have.
Oh, more play. Send it go give somebody them play no more. Yeah.
For real, because what you know, she make it undeniable to him and say, look, versus phone thing, them man a push out more a phone combined, meaning all time versus now. And the man insists to deny it. Even the numbers, nah.
Alright, give me a minute. Let's go put that box there. That's if we can work up something. We can send your box in politics.
Go again.
We can send a clip to you in your inbox so you get it.
No, I'm not gonna get it, man. I have to come off for life.
I want device you have.
Maybe add Petal. She's always good at playing flip.
No, we don't find Peter. Alright, I'm gonna try something. Hold on, I'm gonna jump out. And go and talk.
On the line.
Man, them devious, man, because yo, I'm already tell you, yeah, man, them devious, brother, because watch you now. They want to portray the thing as if the thing reach sufferation level.
So why you
But in real life, when you do the can... Yeah, are you to play?
So now why you nation where news?
Yeah, you
Guys,
play.
somebody's background.
News at 5 is brought to you by Fosterage Company Limited, fostering rich customer service.
If it's news, it's got to be Nationwide 90 FM.
Now to the details. Former Prime Minister of Jamaica, P.J. Patterson, says the father of the Jamaica Labour Party, Sir Alexander Bustamante, agreed that Jamaica's final appellate court would not remain with the United Kingdom Judicial Committee of the Privy Council. He made the reference to the late JLP stalwart as he backed the opposition People's National Party in its call to
Go back to him.
He was delivering the keynote address.
I'm kind of senile, you know, so we're not really happy to him views and no mind whatsoever.
Symposium. This was held at the Sea Gardens Beach Resort. Here is Stewart tells us more.
As the PNP continue to boycott the current ongoing constitutional reform process, the government has decided to press on without their support. The opposition believes the process is flawed without a commitment to pull away from the London-based Privy Council. Some public commentators have turned to the country's elder statesmen, such as Bruce Golding and P.J. Patterson, to work behind the scenes to break the deadlock. However, Mr. Patterson has now come out in apparent support of the stance adopted by opposition leader Mark Golding.
There is no way the People's National Party, whoever is the leader, ever agreed to a situation where we leave the monarch's court and we don't have sufficient confidence in ourselves to administer justice which is accessible to the people we represent.
The former Prime Minister says this was a position accepted by both Michael Manley and Alexander Bustamante.
When we leave the monarch's throne, we also leave the monarch's court. And without going into the long background, I just want you all to be mindful of the fact that Bustamante and Manley, who were both committed to the monarchy, accepted that our final court would not use the Privy Council. And that is why the provision about the Privy Council was put in by both of them as a simple amendment.
Mr. Patterson also took issue with the proposed method by which the President of Jamaica could be elected.
If they ever try to pass an amendment that says we have a ceremonial plus president that is appointed by 2/3 of both houses on the nomination of the Prime Minister after consultation with the leader of the opposition. And if he doesn't go through on the first round, then that person can be appointed by a simple majority on the nomination of the Prime Minister, because that cannot speak. You don't want a ceremonial head of state, which is a surrogate or a puppet of the Prime Minister.
Mahiri Stewart for Nationwide News.
Scotiabank is seeking to refute claims of widespread fraud targeting its clients, while at the same time moving to replace the debit cards of some customers. The bank is reacting to news from the National Security Operations Center, NSOC, on Thursday. The NSOC
Green light, my blood boil. Hold on.
got
Stop
an
it.
ongoing scam targeting Scotiabank
Stop
customers.
it, my blood
Time for the
boil.
news finish, man. Wait.
Who give PJ the right to come attack? The man will wreck Jamaica for 18 years.
Tell us, then I no shame. You know, here.
Aye, play back.
On Thursday, the National Security Operations Center, NSOC, reported that fraudsters have compromised debit and credit cards of some Scotiabank customers, using them to set up unauthorized Google Pay accounts and make small purchases. The NSOC says no formal complaints have yet been filed with the Cyber Incident Response Team, CERT, or the Jamaica Cyber Incident Response Team, JCERT. However, it says anecdotal evidence suggests the scam is becoming widespread. In a follow-up response on Friday, Scotiabank Scotiabank says it continuously monitors and assesses potential threats and fraud monitoring. It says the bank has made significant investments in cyber protection, and the vast majority of fraud attempts are diverted. In a separate email sent to some customers, Scotiabank stated it has come to their attention that their Scotiabank debit card information may have been compromised. Activated immediately upon receipt to reduce the risk of fraud. Siobhan Campbell for Nationwide News.
The governing Jamaica Labour Party, JLP, is describing as cowardly the opposition PNP's threat of legal action over its comments on the allegations of misuse of public funds at the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation, KSAMC. PNP Chairman Dr. Angela Brown-Burke issued the warning on Thursday, just hours after the JLP held a media conference focused on what it calls the PNP KSAMC corruption scandal. Dr. Brown-Burke says JLP is engaged in a baseless and defamatory campaign. She says the party will take legal action to put an end to what it calls the JLP's, quote, reckless smear campaign, end quote.
The PNP categorically rejects the Jamaica Labour Party's latest baseless and defamatory attacks, a desperate attempt to mislead Jamaicans and distract from the government's corruption scandals. This reckless smear campaign is unacceptable, and the PNP will take
That is how man really not shame, man.
put an end to it. We have full confidence in our General Secretary, Dr. Dayton Campbell, and the Mayor of Kingston, His Worship, Councillor Andrew Swaby, who have been unjustly targeted.
Dr. Angela Brown-Burke, PNP Chairman. But the JLP, in a follow-up statement today, Friday, says the PNP is trying to deflect from the matter at hand. It says the opposition's failure to answer the serious questions which arise concerning the deepening scandal is instructive. The JLP says it's confident that more details concerning the scandal will be revealed.
Senator Delroy Williams is calling on the mayor of Kingston, Andrew Swaby, to answer questions surrounding the alleged misappropriation of resources from the KSAMC for political purposes. The allegations are that several PNP representatives were contacted last year and told to collect hundreds of thousands of dollars from the KSAMC to use as they deem fit. Mayor Swaby, in a press release, rubbished claims that the KSAMC authorized or facilitated cash disbursements to any individual. However, Mr. Williams says Mayor Swaby's release raises more red flags to him.
Issuing a press release is not sufficient. And I don't believe that the mayor thinks it is sufficient. The press release itself raised more questions than answers. For example, in the press release, it is reported that the mayor said that he categorically denied the allegations, but then if the allegations are substantiated, it was done without his authorization. That deeply concerns me. Having seen leaked conversations and heard voice notes from senior members of
which revealed that 4 parish councils failed to account for approximately $81 million under the Municipal Social Assistance Program. Additionally, NIA says recent claims regarding the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation, KSAMC, and its alleged use of public funds for electioneering have further raised concerns about financial transparency and accountability. NIA says Jamaica's existing laws on political financing are inadequate. The anti-corruption group is calling on both the government and the opposition to implement stronger legislation. Key recommendations from the NIA include full public disclosure of political donations every quarter to improve transparency, and stricter enforcement of laws prohibiting anonymous contributions and donations from foreign governments or their agents. NIA is also suggesting that advertisements by public bodies promoting government programs during election periods are banned. NIA maintains that strong political financing legislation builds and maintains public trust while safeguarding the integrity of the democratic process. With election periods often plagued by allegations of financial misconduct, NIA insists that now is the time for Jamaica to strengthen its political finance laws and restore confidence in the democratic process. On Thursday, the governing Jamaica Labour Party questioned the silence of civil society groups, including NIA, regarding allegations surrounding the People's National Party and the KSAMC. Hundreds of thousands of dollars are alleged to have been dispersed from the KSAMC in select divisions to shore up the chances of political representatives. The NIA is the first civil society group to address the issue. Robeanne Williams for Nationwide News. You're listening to Nationwide News at 5. More news after these.
The time by Valley Drug Pharmacy is.
Wait for certain people. Wait for say wait, let upon and stand by.
No, I think that's somebody here.
Like somebody boy.
Solutions with triple filtration and unique auto sensing capabilities that neutralizes malodor and replaces it with clean air. Call Rent-A-Kill at 926-4236 for more details.
The temperature by Rent-A-Kill is 28 degrees Celsius in Kingston and Montego Bay.
Home is close. Think when you save towards your dream home with the homeowner Savings Plan, or HOSP, from CIBC Caribbean. With HOSP, you unlock preferential interest rates to earn more interest on your savings and pay less with a discounted mortgage rate. You can even borrow up to an additional US $5,000 or its equivalent to help you with your closing costs. Get home faster when you save the HOSP way with CIBC.
Continuing the news, the St. Catherine North Police are maintaining a strong presence in Spanish Town and its environs following Thursday's fatal shooting of reputed leader of the Okra Lane gang, Everton Spike, and his brother, Jason. The Spike brothers were killed in an alleged shootout on Spanish Town bypass. Everton Spike was 43 years old, while Jason Spike was 33. The police say a submachine gun and a .38 revolver were seized from the scene. The lawmen also seized 6 9mm rounds and 1.38 cartridge. Nationwide News understands that the Spike brothers had deep ties to the criminal underworld in St. Catherine North. Jason was reportedly employed by a security company. He was taken into police custody for questioning in connection with a series of robberies perpetrated against armored trucks of a private security company, but he was reportedly released due to insufficient evidence. Sources say Everton was deported from the United Kingdom on drug-related charges some time ago. Commanding officer of the St. Catherine North Police Division, Superintendent Hopton Nicholson, says the Spike brothers are linked to the Tesha Miller faction of the Klansman gang.
Both deceased men are brothers, and they are also the brothers of Jerome Spike, O.C. Barber, who is presently in custody, having been charged for being a member of a criminal organization as well as other criminal offenses. One of the deceased was the de facto Don for the Okra Lane area, which is aligned to the Klansman gang. The fatal shooting is being investigated by Indicom as well as internal investigators.
Superintendent Nicholson says residents attempted to block a roadway on Friday in protest of the fatal shooting.
Presently, there is a strong contingent of police and military personnel across the Spanish town center and its surroundings. Sometime after 7:30 a.m. today, persons attempted to block the Spanish Town bypass in the vicinity of the train line. The police who were in the area quickly removed the debris, and the roadway has been cleared since. Now, the information received that men from the Okra Lane area are upset at the fatal shooting of 2 men from the community, which occurred sometime on Thursday, February 6, after 7:45 p.m.
Superintendent Hopton Nicholson, commanding officer for the St. Catherine North Police. Tensions have been high for the last few weeks between the police and residents in the Spanish Town area. On Friday, the Jamaica Public Service Company, JPS, closed its Spanish Town office early due to ongoing violence in the area.
Meanwhile, Superintendent Nicholson says gunmen shot and killed a bus conductor along Young Street in Spanish Town, St. Catherine on Friday. The dead man has been identified as Loxley Brown. He was on the police's radar.
The police, who were quick on the scene, transported the man to the hospital, where he was later pronounced dead. 2 men were seen running from this area where the man was shot, and they are presently being sought by the St. Catherine North Police. Now, this deceased man is believed to be Loxley Brown, also known as Country, who is a bus conductor, and he's always in the Spanish Town area. He was on the police radar as intelligence has suggested that he was involved in the collection of extortion and other criminal activities in the Spanish Town area. He was picked up by the police as recent as last week, Thursday, that's January 30th, and warned. He was later released.
Superintendent Hopton Nicholson, commanding officer for the St. Catherine North Police.
One man is believed to have died from the collision of a Jamaica Defence Force JDF patrol vehicle and a small motor truck early on Friday. The Jamaica Fire Brigade confirmed the incident. Fire Chief Commissioner Stuart Beckford told our news center the incident happened at the intersection of Bowery Road and Slagpen Road around 9 a.m. The patrol vehicle reportedly broke the one-way on the Bowery Road at the time of the crash. It collided with a white Toyota Dyna with 3 male passengers. Commissioner Beckford says at the time of his team's arrival, 2 of the passengers had already been removed from the truck. The third, who was trapped inside, was unconscious when removed. The fire chief says none of the JDF soldiers were injured. When our news center contacted the JDF, it said it had not yet received reports of the incident.
World in a Minute is brought to you by ABC Electrical Sales. We make things as easy.
Nothing gonna want that no
It's
more.
Friday, February.
That's it. I can't talk now.
It's so skillful and a crash like that. Though. It happened before any man dead.
Yeah. You know what I want to say. What I want to say here from the items of news. PJ, Percival James Patterson, you do not speak for me, and you do not make any decision for me concerning my final court of appeal. Right? You cannot be trusted, and you have robbed the Jamaican people of their dignity and of their opportunities to develop themselves in this country. So now that you are no longer in political life, just go on, go sit down, because no Jamaican no want to hear from you. I wish that the day will come when you start to name your feces for a 3-course meal. We don't want to hear nothing from you. We are capable to trust Andrew Wallace's government to make the decisions for us concerning our final court of appeal. So goodbye, PG. Goodbye. We don't want to hear from you. Nobody with no well-thinking Jamaican don't want to hear from you, because the Caribbean court is a draconian court that was set up by you, and you cannot be trusted none time at all. So go on, PJ, and go hurry up. And not even hurry up. I wish that you live a long life and suffer and regret the day your mama gave birth to you.
Well said.
Wow, that was strong language, bro. Damn.
It was strong, them on.
Well, I am not hoping for him to eat this shit. He probably should. He probably should, but I am not hoping and praying that. I hope we just live long enough to see this country rise above them to the extent where him can be shamed. Shame.
Politics add back commas.
Right? More Andrew get 4 term.
4 term.
4 term. I'm making shame.
Yeah, man, I hand the baton to somebody else.
You don't want nothing to do, man. I want to have enough living memory. Before he go and grave, if he even go and grave with him at 150 years old, I want to remember Andrew Wellness.
And watch his transformation take place in front of his face.
No one that damn thing to him.
Yeah.
Albert Thomas.
See him here, so I go Father Rusty.
The next thing I want, Dayton Campbell and the boy when he Swede, he go to prison. Yeah, go to workhouse.
Why, if Swede not even go, we are satisfied with Dayton Campbell. There's nobody I want to go to prison like Dayton Campbell.
The NIA, we know I say them depend on last parados. Because see, Chum pull the plug on them. So very soon.
So example set out of some of them boy, you know.
Yeah, man.
No, man. They never say $19.5 million in our back there. No. 19.5 million pounds why British give them.
But you know, last time I go through TikTok, Kevin, and see them go through the Congress in America, and them go through item by items, where the foreign aid for, and them give Jamaica 1.5 million US per annum to push gay and lesbian in Jamaica, you know. You know, so that these civil groups sit together and collect the money for to push gay and lesbian belief on the Jamaican people. And they say, boy, America really is the great Satan of the world.
Not the only, and that is not the only, and that is not the main reason why that them get the money. Them get the money through other things. Because anybody can build up a civil group, you know. 5 of us or 6 of us can come together and build up a civil groups and get funding from them agency there, you know. It's just that them people they do the maths and do the calculation and find out how them can make money.
Politics. Sorry, the one general. Politics. Politics. Do you know politics they are better?
Civil society group easy to set up, you know.
Yeah, man.
You can set up them things there, you know. All you have to do is just register, you know, and give them a manifesto where you're going to do and where you want the funding for, you know.
Yeah, man. I write to the Home Office at the United States.
And train some people and get one trained officer in the group where we train the rest of them. And right, I want to start get funding. You see, I want to tell them I want the funding for if you drive car and buy gas and this and that and go visit people and get people care package and then fund, you know. You see it, and if worse, if I don't tell them lies, say, I'm going to take care of Watiman and Sodomite and all them.
Sodomite, yeah.
Fastest money you get.
My God, brother, easy.
These people that is getting these money, these NGOs and these civil society groups, you see, them can't really come push that power. Them kind of talk about it yes and no and some little years, but them can't come out right now and say, yo, come here. You must go and fuck battle. You know, them can't do it.
No.
And them can't come to with the idea of, look here, it's time for no start to tolerate. Them know that now go happen. We tolerate that. Yeah. A lot of we are tolerated to a certain level in the sense that we know about them and we see them and leave them alone. We're not
leave them alone, yeah.
Right, we're not troubling them, we don't talk nothing about them, we're not business with them.
Yeah.
But them forever know, say, watch out. From we see them with them, just know this, straight up, 100%, so watch out. Me no like, you know. Yeah, argument done.
Straight up.
You can't make me like, you know.
I have a bounty killer say, you can't be my friend. Simple.
Simple as that.
Simple as that.
If you have to do business, that's so be it.
Yeah.
That is it, because you don't have a clue who you do business with. Sure. You don't go to do business, you don't know who front of you, what them are deal with, what them sexuality. No? So you just keep your business professional. Whether you find out say this or that, you know, you just keep your business professional and move along.
Talk to. If farm anybody opinion.
PJ Patterson have a lot of talk because we allow him to put something in a law. Say, if him live till him a wine 999,000 blood clots, you're like Melchizedek. I'm still get anything what the Prime Minister of the day I get.
Yeah. I get that thing.
We allow him to do that and we never challenge that.
Yeah. Hold on, guys. Politics here. You say you want me to play something? Politics done again.
You not hear him.
We allow him to do that. Civil society and the whole rest of society allow that law to pass in a parliament. And we don't do nothing about it and we just sit by and say, Yeah. And some of our politicians too in league with it too because they figure more or less alright. They're going to be Prime Minister one day and that is going to be the same law for them.
You know, Father Rusty. No JLP government could not try that in the parliament. None whatsoever. Because look on the backlash where Andrew Ole suffered by stick to the report of the what them call it, to give public sector workers and civil servants the increase. We got the name of the report, but they do. Right? And all the Prime Minister do was to honor the finding, right? And look at the backlash where he suffered from. True that he can't even take the money and he deserve it. And I don't know the reason why the Prime Minister is not collecting his money. If he collect, he can do anything we want to do with it. Because he deserve it.
Winston.
Yes, Petal.
Somebody call me and say, "Oh no, want me to play something?"
No, I'm not aware of it, you know. I was when the news here go on, me in the bar room, so I never.
Okay. You're gonna take a shower.
Yeah, me go take a shower.
Politics did ask Coma Sweden and Coma said I go get it free.
Okay. Alright.
Okay, Petal. Yeah, man, me in the shower, take a wash out, but me dey have the phone and listening.
You know we come in politics done.
Must go and go eat.
Politics and go. I play. I watch.
Of course, in Nepal, man.
And no, the girl we go by Jamaica move. JLP movie star. The girl left from Westmoreland and her house they burn down. She get her house today. Her house handed over to her today.
Wow, that's good. Good
That's
news.
nice.
Me that
Good
watch
news.
it just a while ago.
Good news.
She and Prime Minister. You want to see her with her head in her Prime Minister chest? I go on with herself.
But Petal, these are the things that the PMP they eat to see, you know. To see the amount of life where the Prime Minister touch. And others are looking on and I say, but wait. The Prime Minister is different from everybody, man.
I know. Hold on, me play this something. Hold on.
So guys, Ian Jackson houses to the end than any other administration. But according to Mr. Floyd Morris, he's not seeing those numbers. I mean, he's blind. Probably a better term is I'm not feeling those numbers. You know, with the brain thing, you know, that was supposed to be a joke anyhow. But I just want you guys to listen to this. It's kind of comical still because the number is out there. The data is out there. So I do not understand why even Mr. Floyd Morris is saying that Ian Jackson is buying into the JLP propaganda. So the statistic, the empirical evidence that is out there is the JLP propaganda. The empirical data from credible source is the JLP propaganda. Is that what Mr. Floyd Morris is saying? Listen, guys, because in the civil service, we're able to purchase those lots or houses at are significantly low cost. And those are some of the things that needs to be done.
Yeah, but bear in mind though that the data show that under this JLP administration, the NHP has built far more houses than it built under preceding PNP administrations. I mean, the numbers show that.
I don't know where you would get my
go look at it.
No, I mean, I am not sick.
Hold on there. So just because when they send him go inspect hurricane damage, Ian Jackson tell him to go and go look for numbers. Me can't manage you now. Hold on there.
That data. And where you get that data from?
Come on, I said I have seen that data. That data is very, very clear, and we can go and look at it. For example, but that is not debatable.
9 years. NHP has been building on average, putting out in the market less than 3,000 houses.
More than when the PNP was in office, Senator.
Certainly not at all. Because in the 1990s, into the mid-2000s,
right, I tell you what, I'm at the break, but between now and tomorrow program, I'll go and find the data. With the greatest of respect, Senator. With the greatest of respect, Senator. Thank you. But with the greatest of respect, I look at the numbers, and I'm saying to you that I saw numbers showing that the JLP have been building more houses under the current NHT than under previous administrations. But as I said, when I look at the hard data, I'll come back and I will share that tomorrow. We always appreciate it.
New houses were built in the country during the 1980s. So
you're going far back, man. You're going way back.
Well, guys, this is the truth, actually. And Mr. Akpa Fitzhenley is going to basically outline it for you guys. Numbers. You know, Jamaica Labour Party under Andrew Michael Holness, correction. Under Dr. Andrew Michael Holness is a performing government in every way possible. So this is the empirical truth, the data that will debunk Mr. Floyd Maris' claim also that Miss Dean Jackson is talking about. And guys, you can also visit NHD website. The information is there in black and white, you know, so we don't know what Mr. Floyd Maris is saying, actually. But I think he needs to be more precise within his reading, his feeling. Listen, guys, I don't want to people think it's corny. Listen. And remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, you know.
Senator Fitzhenley says the current term of the Holness-led government has resulted in the building of just under 2,000 more houses than the PNP delivered in their last term. Fitzhenley highlighted data from the NHT, which revealed that between 2012 and 2015, just over 12,000 houses were completed by the trust. He says between 2020 and last year, the Holness administration surpassed that figure by a noticeable margin.
But during the current term of the administration between 2020 to the end of 2024, the National Housing Trust, which operates under the auspices of the Office of the Prime Minister, under the leadership of Dr. Holness, has completed the building of 14,136 housing solutions. Practice, sir, during the current term, this administration, via the National Housing Trust, has built approximately 2,000 more housing solutions compared to the last term of the PNP administration. So, when the opposition spokesman on housing suggested that this administration has been underperforming compared to what came before, this was in truth. In fact, data shows that what is intimated to the Parliament.
We acknowledge that much more needs to be done to fulfill the housing needs of Jamaicans.
On the matter of housing, I must add, though, that I am encouraging my work administration focus on making available more houses, in particular to what's referred to as middle or low-income Jamaicans. The quicker we get this done, the better. We acknowledge that more needs to be done in that regard.
Fitzhenley, who was contributing to the State of the Nation debate in Parliament recently, also blasted Senator Morris for criticizing the new social housing program and suggesting that the PNP's Operation Pride program, which was mired in scandal, had delivered incredible results.
Over $2 billion, sir, intended to build houses for Jamaicans, were squandered and pilfered under the administration of the PNP. That's the legacy of the PNP when it comes down to housing in Jamaica. And no effort by the opposition spokesman to adjust the spectacles of history will hide that fact. The fact of the matter is that this administration, the administration of Prime Minister Andrew Holness, is strong on this issue, that the People's Housing Program should not be mired in corruption. That $1 of the People's Housing money was squandered to corruption.
Siobhan Campbell for Nationwide News.
Before I segue from housing, I wish to on the matter of Operation Pride. Because the spokesman on housing again introduced it into a program which was conceptualized under the Patterson administration. The program enumerated to the benefit. I have been watching current affairs for more than 2 decades. And that submission to the Parliament by the opposition spokesman, I find to be among the most audacious piece of revisionist history that I've heard uttered in the Parliament. But let me remind Jamaicans who might have not been following current affairs then, what transpired when the then opposition had the opportunity to supply housing to Jamaicans in need. The Operation Pride program was mired in corruption. At least 6 people, including a well-known PNP activist. And to borrow a word Senator Bunting used last week, several PNP cronies were charged with 87 counts of conspiracy to defraud.
They were accused under Operation Pride of pilfering, yes, stealing approximately 451 million of taxpayers' monies and putting into the pockets of their PNP cronies.
There you have it, guys. There you have it. Anybody hear anything about the road where we get dig up down in St. Ann?
No, Petal, I'm answering your question. No, I'm not hear anything to confirm. This is true, and I don't hear it make any news headline either.
Which council bloom the council from down at the area where the road dig up? Okay, okay.
And in such cases,
So the life gets so dead.
Yeah, man. That's where you talk, where I listen.
What you have to look at now is how or what are
Me not talk.
Me I listen to Jamaica 411 about the legal letter what they write if to sue the Jamaica Labour Party. And she has said, boy, you know, look like I want a legit letter because the person who what's your name? Angela Brownberg, who write the letter, don't feel like she get any legal advice before she write the letter.
You can't sue party?
You can't sue nothing. It's a media release, immediate release. And it's a PNP to pursue legal action against JLP request and propaganda campaign.
All of these, you know, all of these are just to distract, you know, and drive fear. But you have to understand that the JLP have take time to go through all of these inch by inch with their lawyers. And if we listen to George Davis this morning, Cliff Hughes radio station will also take that step of going through all the material that they have at their disposal line by line, and their lawyers advise them on what they must release and comment on and what they must keep back for further clarity. And also that the Mocha investigator has also gives them some information that what they are speaking on, that they have merit to back it up. So
yes.
Interesting time ahead, guys.
I heard that as well because I think Mocha have all the details. So I think what is going on at the moment is factual.
Yeah, man. And Cliff is playing it safe. Cliff is playing it safe. But what I wanted to say is this. I would like if Cliff Hughes to how things are shaping up politically. I would like if Cliff Hughes could write to the Commissioner of Police and also the Minister of Security. And I am thinking about the beef of security around the 3N Radar Group. I personally believe that. Because I know what the PNP I give for, you know. And I don't want, because they put up their name on social media, you know. They put up their face on social media and I chastise them. And I know that there are a lot of fools in this society, you know. Especially all the young lady who work there, who are always on the medium there with Cliff them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Tana. But Winston, something we realize, and we were talking about it this morning.
Yes,
I see them Drum come out this morning and say, they don't start investigate it yet. But the other day when them here, so one bathroom moved to an washroom.
To washroom, yeah.
They heard about it the 10th.
Fry out quick.
Yeah.
And by the 11th, them gone up, they gonna investigate it, you know.
But
them here Andrew name in there. They heard about it the 10th.
Yeah.
And by the next day, them drop everything where that they were doing.
And reach there. But you realize this, Bridget, you realize that the press conference yesterday is forcing the hands of the media? Yeah, to all RGR now all comment on it.
It has. It has.
And he come out.
Well, I said them need to go take that and show it where no sun no shine.
Yeah, man, we know that it no wall in the water.
That
really.
we are talk about Winston, make them move. It's not we not talk about no financing and no damn part. That we are talk about. We are talk about what happened at KAMC, and that we are talk about. Them have this broad thing I come talk about the government must sit with that political and that shit we are talking about, but they move.
I gotta say
from them.
I gotta say this to you, Bridget.
But them not say nothing, so them can't stay because them not say nothing. I know them not say nothing.
Them not say nothing. Them not say one goddamn thing.
But them say no make no sense.
Where them say no make no sense. Where them say no make no sense at all. Absolutely no sense. And I see it's been they must show up themselves more and more and more, and we must talk about it because the other day when them hear so one bathroom move from bathroom or one bathroom move from bathroom to washroom.
Yeah, and balcony was abandoned to make bedroom a little bigger.
Yeah. Them rush. Them hear about it in the 10th, and by the next day them gone. And this has been in the news for over.
Yeah.
We're gonna
and as they come out and have a press conference, they were calling for the resignation of the Prime Minister.
Exactly.
And
without no investigating.
And all pedophile Simon Kraskill, I can talk about police, you got question the Prime Minister's son.
With them
and the young man implicated in nothing wrong. You can just imagine the audacity of this dog.
Blast chippy and no, we no come out don't say nothing now.
Only the white man picnic them must
Call no they can't tell him to call it. You don't think you can't tell Andrew when to call it?
No man, anytime Make them call for where them no want. You think they want an election for them? I same thing did happen in that 2020. They call it, Andrew call it, and when Andrew call it, we clap 49-14. So we continue to about call it, Andrew.
Yeah, why they never go vote? And them call tell Andrew to call it.
We call them and don't worry on Ed.
But I want to tell you, Bridget, don't surprise if when Andrew call it, Norman Scott and Dayton Campbell is not on the ballot. They're at jail.
But call it, Andrew. I see we only did a ball. Call it, Andrew, call it.
And possibly Mark Goling too.
Call it to no nastiness, get 49-14. Hold on, man.
Possibly Andrew Wollaston. Mark Goling, possibly Mark Goling.
And 60 them I get this time, Bridget.
And then carry on, man. But they call it.
Guys,
hold on, man.
Guys, when you listen Powell, you know, don't take it out lightly, you know, listen Powell. Powell bust it out of a bag in a meeting what day, when you listen to him.
Powell ain't going one shit, cause the other day when Powell did forget the leadership, them send out the whole of Powell sex tape come a road. Powell ain't getting shit.
Powell not get nothing. Powell not have no
not
talk.
get one thing.
But
them have a whole of Powell secret. Him not getting
the way
nothing.
the way man come out contact, don't be surprised if you don't see Mark Golding on the ballot.
Well, and Powell will get it.
I know he will get it, but what I'm saying to you, there's a hint right there.
Why, Kevin, I don't care who the pan for them ballots in a brother.
Anybody want? They could have put dog for the Bridget.
I don't even care who the pan want they know Kevin. That's my thing there. Me not really care who wanted it. That's my thing there. But me know if
they even want to put Lawrence who upon the Bridget.
If they want to put Lawrence for I feed them problem that. And then move and go.
Talking about Lawrence, you see. Last year not about the bad man now when they put down the Lawrence seat.
Yeah, go hear nothing about him, because I hide him out too.
He must keep low because Lawrence.
Ever since they never was for go.
If Buster Man not dream and you, we don't want
They never want Jamaica go independent. We want independent certainly. They know a general federation and every island come together like a West Indies government. And that then they want. They never want everybody go independent individually like we understand. That normally and the referendum and they lose the referendum.
Don't call Buster Man.
Don't call Buster, but no, me I tell you all them are hypocrite. In the first half. When the argument about the debate about the Constitution of the Jamaica Republic, him say everything we say when him there with Andrew them say whatever. Yes, the two parties them sign up and say we're gonna be section by section. And when I put in the privilege for the privilege of the quoting in it yet. Him join and say yes, and that was the plan. All of a sudden no, him switch on and him back in vomit now. And I come chat about go in that chat or whatever about CCG. As right where Winston say, the one of them go when him the last school, the one of them when him there. Body, one of them in the West the Caribbean, come and go a lot, one of them PMP. So anything that have comrade friend in there they can control. Because anything people can control, they don't like, you know. I say, but I think that go Republican and say, boy, we don't want a privilege council, we don't want this or whatever. Then can't corrupt the privilege council, anything people can't corrupt, they don't like. They have corruption themselves.
Anyway,
yes,
yes, I can't take my box here because I get ready for go work now. So maybe
man.
Good evening, Panel.
So I'm on poverty man, I'm back. The one JLP Politics. If you go, I can switch back him out. No, two election here come out now. He might just line up.
Rum. This is PJ Patterson. That man fi suffer. Me no want he dead. Me want he suffer. Pain. We do him go to Jamaicans and come the chat.
I mean, man, wicked and criminal thief in that Prime Minister.
I'm teach most of you them for thief. Him.
What you mean?
Teach most of them. Him.
Yeah, Chucks. When dirty self, I come switch him dirty mouth now. I come and try election here. The one of them are going to lie.
Why the man was with it? How all of a sudden, he might change up now?
Yeah, and you're making one vomit. Dog shit them. I'm sure say, PMP can't change the spot, but that's why I'm not busy but don't tell them about no risers and about no railroad. One of them are PMP because PMP them on the ballot.
Those
that
who
me say.
play by rules get shafted.
Youthful exuberance. Come back to our country.
We buy for $10 million. We can't see where they ball there. PG.
Buy put on private place.
Eh? Where the $10 million ball there for a World Cup. 98, eh?
No more see you there, France.
All criminal, yo.
Come out, shut up. I think we come out, contact, but can't tell we where money and where ball there.
Oh, junk them. I saw them wicked to Jamaica. There was, I forgot what this thing I name where we get some money. For eliminate poor in Jamaica. PJ Patterson. For eliminate poor in Jamaica and never do it. This wicked man here. If he suffer, if he shit up himself. If he shit on 10 nights until nobody no know. A wicked people them. Wicked. You know long Jamaica than the forward in our life. If this man may use up the money where we get for eliminate poor. You know that? PJ get too much $1 million for eliminate poor. And that's why them Bexy Andrew want to alive him so. Want to see him go down to ground. PJ if he shit up himself and stay night and nobody no know say around the shit up. He might come talk now and come chat up his mouth. When if he move forward in our life, he want to come 10 step backward because I'm a PMP.
Well, I Chucks, let me say one thing. The Chucks. But not the PJ. Not the PJ like him. He got wait in there. He might the main one to demonize Edward Siaga. Him are the main one to demonize Edward said the most. I have the God said if you got the man feed him on an attack and I switch him out on an attack. Oh good Edward Siaga was a WhatsApp. I never know that.
I chew your talk, Crum. I chew your talk.
Dark shit like that, eh? He had one of the main one of the man Edward Siaga. Eh? I got the man feed when I come switch him out to the man, they don't know that talk all of the good things about the man. I never know that all the while. So that drunk out the PJ, yo. You for go away.
I'm not telling you something. Me and my talk about Mark Golden for the right thing. Me know say, he never want to say nothing. I just do my Mark Golden in a friggin' look upon him. Why he come out there and say something? Right? I do Mark Golden and I listen him.
All of a sudden, election here, all of the drunk yes. Line up. Eh?
See him, sir, Crum. See him, sir.
Dark shit, them. If you go, man, you got a credibility to come chat to nobody, boy, yeah? Yeah, oh, man. You're not a spokesman to be, you know. You're not who me look up to, you know. You have to go.
Jamaica could have been better off, Crum. I tell you, Jamaica could have been better off.
Who for you, fuck batty like dog, man. If you go, man, batty fish.
The urgent need for stronger legislation.
So everywhere you go, them man come each up on there like a batty man. We don't know one man at front, one man at back, close up. And the whole behind them don't have space. So if them man, them tell us a batty man does take over the whole place. The way them park to alone tell you in a life.
But when Peter just remember, because I raised it before Peter raised it a while ago. This is the road that I sent and where the drums they got dig up. Actually, no, we're mad this morning, you know. I'm going to put info live, because info bring and I show the road, you know. You know.
What come?
The road, the woman, the man, Daniel Williams, that about, then say she send man, go dig up the Chris New Road, the people, we pray down, I sent for and I sent and they go dig up the blood clot road, brother.
How are you say?
They never know. This one info, I show the picture them on him live. Yeah, I forget mad, brethren, we want to know where that have investigated, you know.
So when dig up the road,
MP caretaker once about oh she get at right and dig up the road. I told them dig up the bomb buckler new good road just paving. Sorry politics. God say your thing. Yeah, got a bad word by your thing. Sorry about that.
No way I say, man.
They never hear about it.
No.
Yeah, PMP them got dig up the road.
For what?
You just pave what they yeah.
Put in pipe.
No, I said the woman said that when in that I William that about that them said then I said but she will start project. She can't take she start project. What kind of project she has start?
Nobody not supposed to do that on the MP or the government. She a caretaker, she not supposed to do that kind of work.
Me never, me know them are going to shake on the night, but at the same time, me know the Labour now dig up the road and duck it down and dig up the road, so I must pay dig up the blood teeth road. If you go, man, I chill them figure.
And the boy Amir.
The war them are looking up.
The boy Amir, you thought this man is going to race him up.
You know, the boy at our race, and this is going to go run him with too.
Yeah. Race up.
Me all look about him, man.
Yeah, man, Chuck, so that I go on, man. It was a picture that when dig up the nice paved road, and dig up the road. But some water project them do. And then get orders.
Search your water.
I truly never know any man. Mad this man, you know.
Somebody have got prison for that, man. Malicious destruction of property that. If the government go do them something there.
Out order, them out order. Takes a year, Virgin. Enough labor that year about to them, man. And this man make up and invite them and invite show the road them when them dig up, you know. You want a nice people that want to dig up the road.
On YouTube. You depend one of the blogger them thing on YouTube now.
Okay, can I look at the then Chucks in the boat, man.
Well, I'm listen Andrea.
Scotiabank Jamaica has rejected claims that there is a widespread scam targeting its clients.
Oh boy. Why me know them people that come from a lie and wicked, so boy. Me I tell you, Lord Jesus Christ, have mercy on us. Me I tell you.
It said the card.
The shame in Jamaica, so if you know, say boy, you accuse people, boy, they have no integrity, and at the same time, you don't have none yourself.
But bro, look where man them lead up to. Make one white boy and ready in jump and plane and gone boy in business. They bring this country down, right? To the ground. In talk the worst of things, but we go all boat go wash with dirty linen in all kind of water and public. Right? And I him the dirty PMP them. Dirty PMP them a follow. When Mark Golden jump and plane and gone, I hope it dirty PMP them jump and go on with him.
Evening, guys.
Yeah, man. Evening. That dog shit them, man.
Hey.
Hi, Anisha. Good evening.
Oh, I go Anisha.
You know, see them are running around next something now. What them a say? Mocha raid on nationwide, and nationwide they owe much money for tax, and then the JLP party have paid them for advertisement. No, tell me if they now work for a lawsuit.
The man get so.
I get it, man. The man get them, but I get it, man.
The man get so. Cause them tear down the man. They tear down the man. Damn business, Brad.
Me say one of them come on, and then one of them come on F9 live. I suppose to hear him. The labor right, the JLP nationwide for him, for advertise for them.
Yeah, $1 million we are paying. Them we are paying nationwide.
Okay, we have one radio station and them have many.
We no, and I saw him behavior. A Master G have come up and said, F9, please take down the man after F life, because he might make you get a lawsuit. Suppose the hero him a behave on the life. Them a work for a lawsuit.
We spoke about it this morning, Anisha. We spoke about it this morning, so it's apparently that Cliff and his lawyer saw it.
Yeah, Tina Times and say I spread the rumor so Cliff will go fix our business.
Come you see her again.
No, but one green light, and she alone and run with it.
But as she started, so I see Cliff will go far.
But the rest of them are gonna get lawsuit too, because they not no sense. And but all the man something not legit is not a legit it's not a credible source. From the other day, me and them and talk about nationwide is not a credible court
So the National Work Agency closed the bridge and put 2 signs at either entrance of the bridge. And the member of parliament put debris at the bridge. But what happened is Mr. Vaz built a ford down in the riverbed where you can drive on the ford. But whenever time the river is in space, you have to wait till when the water run off to end the vehicle or pedestrian can go across. What happened is pedestrian could have used the bridge and also motor cars could use the bridge whenever time the river is in space. But a couple weeks ago, a man deliberately going in the community with a big truck. When he was entering the community and drive down in the ford, down in the riverbed with the truck, and then go up in the community, load the truck with stone, with river stone. And when they exit the community and drive on the bridge with the truck laden with stone.
And it parked down.
And it
the purpose to do that. We see if I news what here, man. It come like news what here.
I want that.
No, it's not an idiot because it happened shortly after the PMP candidate done a video about
Jesus. Same thing.
Shortly after.
Hey, anyway, then got destruction, you know. Anyway, then got destruction.
It's come on TV for true, man. About a couple weeks ago.
She do the video, put it up on TikTok, and then couple days later, the man go load the truck with stone and drive on the bridge and he drop down. So what happened is, even Tuesday, when Mr. Vaz was at Parliament, and Corey were asking about Sparks and whatsoever, Mr. Vaz stand up and was questioning Mr. Morgan concerning that bridge.
But the bridge is supposed to be on the thing, on the bridge program, not supposed to be on the one.
No, it is not on the 55 bridge, but it is on a different bridge program that the government is dealing with.
Okay.
But he was asking Mr. Morgan some question concerning it. And Mr. Warmington even ridiculed Mr. Vaz and said to him, say, what he's doing is out of line. Because minister do not question minister in the parliament, right? And Mr. Vaz was humbling himself and quiet. Because he realized that what he was doing was wrong, right? But like said, the bridge has not been made representation about. But you have to wait. These things takes time.
And nothing wrong with that because and that's the thing about it, you know. In a fident time, they never this is the bridge won't fix. So why them expect saying in 9 years the bridge for fix?
That's all PMP.
Anyway, he sent me the picture. So tell me, is this PNP propaganda? So I turn to him and say, oh, so anything negative regarding the JLP, you send it come give me. So tell me about the war going on the KCMC them. I make sure I'm name out KCMC, Spanish Town, St. Catherine, and Westmoreland. Yes.
I say John.
Here where am I gonna tell me, say, anytime, no, him say, the JLP, them don't own up to anything that they do. They don't own up to anything that they do. And them always hiding them corruption and mismanagement. No, tell me, you know, or we get mixed up in the KCMC money, spending the money, and them in charge, So all we get mixed up in it, we don't have nothing to do with it now. We are getting the money.
And Asia, they were as a PMP, so they were trying to split the script, you know, flip the script. That's it. You see, because I will explain it to you right that it's a PMP matter about themselves.
Exactly.
They might try to flip the script all the way. That is PMP dirty style.
John Cowan, man. Everything you say negative for Labour, I think send it to my phone. When me say nothing to him, you know. Oh, a long time that, man. I say long time you're drunk or go sit down your shit house here. Because I always see something. Anything him go up on YouTube and see. Because you know over YouTube they have when bloggers and then chat all kind of shit and send to my phone. Right now, I tell him I send nothing more to my phone.
Because I'm black if a blacky man, man.
Exactly. Because I see him in the content about you see, so the Labour right them stay them import ice like in then and a damn sense. If they made ice factory break down, burn down, Then I must have export ice from abroad until it come back up in operation.
What is the government idea? The people them of the
Anisha, and the very same people then where the factory burn on, I import the oil to meet them in the market and supply the market, you know.
Exactly.
And you know how business go. You know, I have to lose the market space, you know.
Then Mark Gold them import water, what they say about it, what they do about it.
Exactly.
Eh?
Then
even what about ice, the water? How much water they have Jamaica?
Exactly.
How much water they brought? Bring up what they chunks. See and do me tell them.
So what do you think about the urban center that is going to be that is going to be over St. Thomas? It is going to be overdevelopment. Me never hear this yet in all for my life. Overdevelopment. A country that was not developed and now it has a little development, right? It's gonna be overdeveloped. Tell me how that makes sense.
Cause none of them do it as some junk or them.
Overdeveloped. Some people don't send people don't have nothing good. Overdevelopment. Where mean overdevelopment?
And then the here when we go compare it to Chilani Stadium. How the hell you are go compare an urban center where I go thousands of persons that get employed at the urban center to Chilani Stadium.
You never asked him why Porsche built Chilani Stadium in such a hurry. And up till now we lack up.
It's a PJ. I blame PJ for building the Chilani Stadium. Me say yes because that was a damn waste of time and a waste of taxpayer money because they put it way out in a Chilani in a bush. Nowhere in a bush. You expect the people to go way up in a bush?
What's a playground?
Eh? A goat in there. That is a
damn waste of money. I pay a goat dance over there.
At least the urban center, it's gonna make more revenue gonna come in because it's gonna look how much persons are gonna get work.
So then
exactly.
They're gonna drop down because every person have an urban center that they know that this is government. Yeah. That them know.
To be honest, the Chilani multi-stadium, is a waste of money. I'm gonna tell you why. You have the two backside company a proper field can use as a World Cup venue. You have the one you have the Alpart one that St. Elizabeth there. You have the one that Kaiser that St. Anne. Yeah. You have the stadium in Montego Bay there. Yeah. Don't play what
I went for thief the money why them do it. Free up some money, that's why they do it.
Okay.
Because they know say the little match and cricket game where never pull no money. Jamaica now go there, better than do it as so by now. Right?
But the thing about it, them never put it in an ideal area where persons it's easy for persons to reach it. So them put it way out in a bush.
The biggest thing that they show you when sure the name with them kid. But then can't go there one night time, I can't see go up there too.
What? And a jazz festival?
Yeah.
So
jazz, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
jazz.
How does Sicilian come? How does she come?
Yes. Yeah. Right?
It was a chaos. I was a chaos out there.
Me I tell you, alright, me drive Maxi Priest and me go all the way around to the back because I'm really big, you know, I'm big. Me drive in right through the VIP. And me I tell you how long it take we get out there.
Yeah, man. It was a chaos.
Oh God, man.
So me I tell you, that's on blues.
That's on blues, man.
Yeah.
That goes to show you how hypocritical the PNP them is.
Dog, they want to bomb it and shit.
Crummers, you know, me see one video today, to all them fool. They said them open Jubilee Market, right? Me and swear, say him it was because of him could sit the ribbon and like a him open it. No, all the hell you just go in February, right? And I go open Jubilee Market like you do it.
If we give them a chance, then come open all the highway them our bill.
We are not here one. You want man, she. Him asked her what is her name, and she said, like she said, my name is Anisha, and so him say, are you a vendor? She said, yes. You know, this market has been was burned down from 2023. Yeah, me dear man, so no. 2023 Jubilee market never burned down. No, it burned down from 2009. Remember when it did name Bendong Market?
Bendong Market, yes.
All right. From 2009. Not even him, the mayor, not even know when the market they burned down. But because they want to take the praise, they go chat fat.
In there we should get free rich pumping station, boy, might take credit. In there we should reach on sickness.
But the mayor William, they give the people them the commitment, say gonna build back the market, and I him first. Yeah. And the man deliver upon him promise.
But remember the debate, no man appeal like the man ain't come say we ain't come tell about the mayor in a brother.
Me say them just sick my stomach.
They say a dog them and shit all now they want a plate.
They can't stomach them, brother. Believe you me.
Man.
Me want to see my boy that make a video, man. I wicked, I deal with them wicked, man. Alcat, man. Deal with them wicked, man.
Why? Now, why the battle Alcatina the pole?
You know, it's no, yeah, man. And deal with them wicked, man.
I can list them up some.
Oh, when you clear snow there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Man say, when call him Sister P.
Man Portia. Man Portia.
Man Portia.
Me say, hey, we sweet me today, you know. One the Pantog live. Ima Amirs. So, I think a Philippines tell Amirs if you sell Mark Golden, Amirs are chatting bag of shit. But well, and when Mark Golden do this and Mark Golden do that, and he's the better prime minister and all kind of foolishness. So then after other one, if you go sell Mark Golden.
In this man, I run off of info, man. This man in town.
I'll know the man don't sell Mark Golden. You know which part the man gone? The man say, oh, them did build the stadium and them implement tablet.
Labor rights. Good evening.
Miss Rockstone.
Evening, Kali.
Anisha, what
Rockstone.
did me know with you for your too much strong? I got me. Not my Labor Right Live. You didn't know how it is not Anisha, how it is not coming in a basket. You know what? Me not coming and no Labor Right back, so come fight with no PMP. And no PMP now come over chat me and a Labor Right back. So before so, me stay upon the ground. Me a ground dove, me stay upon the ground. Me and a woodpecker.
Rockstone.
Mr. Crow, dab up Amir this man. God, Amir's too enough.
Yeah, man, we're running off this man and wicked, man. Let's go back.
And by the time, Anisha, by the time I live over Tug Life, you know, over chucking coming on. Tell the Prime Minister to declare statutory deduction. By the time I live over Tug Life, a chucking come over there at Chuol. Chuck tell them put him at the
one ex-Batman one ex-Batman one that I comment. I remember what in name. I talk about that him got Andrew Wellness. Every time I got him right. But that him got the Prime Minister. That dog shit there. I don't remember what his name.
I mean no Rockstone.
You know, so when they Stella come this Jonathan about it with him mash mouth if he galango look teeth. You can't make them people that come. Nathaniel Foundation, if I want liberator Nathaniel, me say I vex, so till.
But you know, get it the pan Chuck's live yesterday when one tell Chuck's about something about him out. And Chuck's go up underneath him. Chuck say.
All Chuck's a monkey. Chuck's a monkey. So Chuck say, the white man say you can call a black man monkey. Them fool.
Chuck say, yeah, man, we are look up in a man mouth for your admire man.
That's a step. That's a step too far. Any man come on for my program and call me monkey.
No, Kevin, him not Chuck's block him from TikTok and him go over YouTube. Chuck that stream it over YouTube. So over YouTube, we over there say, oh Chuck ugly and Chuck a monkey and Chuck hard for look pan. So Chuck say you make a white man send up on my program, come call my monkey.
If you show them about him, man, I admire man.
All up in the man mouth thing and chromas.
Yeah, Batty boy them.
Look and all they sitting there. Bring my up in the man mouth.
Is a man, he can look a man. We don't fuck man over here.
Listen me now. You see, if our new person who want to learn something about the politics and then take him up in our box, me not say that, but I'm here.
Me's with you, green light. Me's with you.
When him, I have them demand. What am I take them no man?
Diego turn resident from labor right now. We Diego cost labor right. Every morning most of this labor right. Diego I first one up in a box man labor right like.
Let me see tap up on my life. As it tap up on my life, me wall a black underneath him.
No, what do you do my life? I miss Diego in your box. I comment. Make sure look for him and tell him say, let me tell you something, boss. If you not nothing legit for talk, don't come up in here. And if you not proof of what you tell me, say, don't come up in here.
But they look how long them talk to them and then have nothing to say. So why you still at them up for foolishness?
Not even Ingram himself.
He's another big fool. Jesus. The big man fool.
But Rockstone, the one today we argue with Joshua, you know. It no sense.
No sense.
Drunk of them, man.
The drunk didn't have no wing, man, and then put on wing because 3 baby mother used to have baby pan bed down at Jubilee. Where you cannot labor and 3 somebody pan labor bed. That little bed there.
Liar wicked propaganda.
About 1 hour, but him and sell Mark Golden and no the man can't sell all Mark Golden.
And we come with 1.5 and it drain the Jamaican people. Jesus Christ, me
them promise.
Can't go pan Tug Life, them live and all them something go listen to them something there, no?
All them promise 3 and after we give them the 1.5, them a come so them can't give more.
Talks me can't go pan Tug Life. We go pan Kerry here. We go pan Kerry and we go to remember Anisha? Pan Kerry. And I go up there, I say, no take off that, I'm a cuss and I come down. Me no go back pan Kerry.
Me no come funny again like the Rockstone labor because him a one style feel like he want to shut up labor attacker. And what me no like it, so I go back.
And to me on the top of Norris, he ask Mario, take him down. And this is take him down. Mr. Ross, be gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
We go over there, them ask what they want to come up in the back. We said, don't take up one in a carry, don't take them up. Over there.
Diego was the first one up in the box. I cost the perimeter, thief and a pocket the money, sit the bun, me. I mean, I said, Kerry, take down the drunk crow. She
No sense.
No such sense.
Me not even go back from film. Tell them I have to come up on your line.
Kerry run off. Me not no problem over there, but over Tug Life.
I never run off the PMP them the day. You never run them off. I mean, if you come off left them, I say, looky, it's a labor right life. I mean, if you jump off left PMP and labor right life. That no nice.
Cause the one
Said, Ma, me say rotty dead meat over here. Caution come and send roses.
Make him move himself. Make
He
him
come and
move
send
himself.
roses and I look for come up in a box.
Anytime I come in a my box are gone, then gone. As I tap up.
I see what I see what
You know,
what do you
you know
want
what
in
me
the
see them
life?
do? You know what me see them do, Chromas? Them pro the internet and when they see one new labor right life, they feel like so the labor right, they don't know nothing, them bum right, them bum right.
Then that's why they eat the one in Sadiq. Go up in a
Me see him at the first up in a but he ever show me see him reach up in a F9 box.
Hey,
oh,
I'm Master Corona, you know.
F9, I don't disrespect anybody and I don't want nobody to disrespect nobody. You
Master said F9 take him down because
Nice guy think that work with nice guy think that work with another PMP boy. Them dirty the stinking PMP there. We gonna time to play with them.
And Chromas, you notice when they come up in our box? Oh, let us have a decent conversation. You notice them? Always want to have decent conversation. And you dare not go for them life, go tell them about decency.
You mad?
Tell them go suck this, suck that, but
a certain laborers go up and the strong laborers, them can stomach them go up and feed them life.
But me want to ask the question.
When me say all daddy strength run from their life, you must know.
Me want to ask the question. I can listen to them. How can a decent labor right man go over caution and the rest of them life? Go say even debate them. Because them not have nothing what they call common sense, nor any type of sense at all. Them people got the people are reasoning, man. Them people are reasoning like some back of bush people in a prayer.
You see, man, I do some video. Not I dirty caution him. I do some video. Me I wanna
Andrew, me said it, they say, Holy Andrew Wallar. Me say ratting. The crying out with stand.
Yo.
Jesus, the one. Woman know her Bible like that.
Winston, you ever see so much people are pray for one prime minister?
Never. Never.
Yes! Jesus!
Yeah, the video out of that one there, the video them on TikTok.
Yes, man, it's on TikTok and promos. But me keep on posting it.
All right, we're going to find a look.
Everything me post on me Anisha. Look at me Anisha one. I mean Anisha can't post.
All right, we're going to find it.
Because what I mean, everybody who I follow, I post.
Everything green light post,
okay, all right.
Post.
Look here, who see him at St. Elizabeth? We don't see him and they put them at school. In a school at St. Elizabeth, primary school in St. Elizabeth.
Respect all. Respect all.
What one? You know see girl when you in Jamaica JLP movie star down at Westmoreland down at Georgia. Get to your house today.
And she get her house?
Yeah, you never know her house. Then it burned down her house after 2020, you know. Election.
You be burned down her house?
You never know?
Come here, down it. I say, movie star deserve it. Me here when down it. I say, movie star deserve it. And him can't wait for the movie star cut the ribbon. But you know, say she's a popular JLP. Me think say, rotted. Glory be to God. She fight for JLP, you know, when nobody at Westmoreland Labour, you know. That girl at the whole and JLP at Westmoreland, you know.
I mean, say they pity, they love the man. Like, why I mean, I know them how do it love.
Anyway, I say pity love people.
Yeah, man.
Clear win here.
Yeah, man, pity. Anyway, it's a pity love place. It's a pity animal take on to you a good something here. And there's a pity take on to you and animal take on to you a good something.
She just in a white there and George Wright have a white. I like her, that was the theme.
Me glad fair petal. Me come here to say she fight for the Labour Party at Westmoreland. You
never know them burn down her house, man.
I never know. PMP wicked, eh?
Now through the years, so we give us so much house more than them. Then come and tell people about enough for them house.
Whenever time them always try to shift the narrative. Only we the Labour Party enough to pay them no mind, make it dead as slow dead, make them go and talk. We have too much to talk about.
Listen to this guy. Not fair recording.
Chucks, you see, if them didn't know the meaning of indigent,
yes,
they would not work on at all. Them damn foolishness.
Listen to the recording now. Listen to the recording now.
No.
Eastern Westmoreland are calling for the party to replace Dayton Campbell. The voters of Eastern Westmoreland do not want Dayton Campbell. They said that they want a election to choose who them want to run in them constituency. I'm just telling it as I get it. The people of Eastern Westmoreland are quite clear, and I'm going down there just to make sure I have the argument right, that they do not want Dayton Campbell in their constituency. They do not want him to be their member of parliament. They want the party to replace him. They would like the opportunity to choose who that replacement is going to be. The people of Eastern Westmoreland. So the long and short of it is this. The General Secretary of the People's National Party, Norman Manley's party, the General Secretary, which is arguably the Chief Executive Officer of the party, which is arguably the Chief Campaign Manager of the party, which is arguably the chief spokesperson for the party. The General Secretary, without consultation with the people of Eastern Westmoreland, without consultation with the former Member of Parliament, Luther Buchanan, who had sent in an application expressing his interest to represent the party in the seat that he lost by 5 votes. And that application was ignored by the Mark Golding, Angela Brownberg, and Dayton Campbell. And then Dayton Campbell went right ahead and awarded himself the seat. Let me repeat. Luther Buchanan had written to the party and said to the party, I lost the seat by 5 votes. I'd like the opportunity to face the delegates, to offer myself to the delegates again. in the spirit of democracy and fairness and how the People's National Party operate, he should have been given that opportunity, not granted to him as a favor, but the opportunity should have been given to him and Dr. Hall, I think the name of the gentleman is, who was there being the caretaker. All two of them, both of them should have been given the opportunity to face the PNP delegates and allow the PNP delegates of Eastern Westmoreland to choose who they want to represent them in King Charles III Parliament. They were not given that opportunity. And two things happened. Well, three things happened actually. Three. One, the gross disrespect that was shown to Dr. Hall after he has been carrying the mantle of caretaker for a while. The gross disrespect. No consultation with him. No meeting and discussions with him. No opportunity for his name to be placed on an internal ballot to say to the people of Eastern Westmoreland, I have been your caretaker, I would now like to be your candidate. That's the first thing. The second thing that took place was Luther Buchanan, the former Member of Parliament. Having been a two-term Member of Parliament, one would think that the opportunity to represent his constituency would present itself again in the form of him going to the delegates and saying to the delegates, Ray, blah, blah, I would like to represent you again. He did the right thing. He wrote to the party and he said to the party, I would like that opportunity.
Kevin, I play no more of that. No, I don't want no more. I don't know why they thank him. I don't want to PNP business chat about.
And you know, say Marky G not going to remove him. Because I'm one of the top of the race. I'm one of the risers.
Because she can't complain about PNP part of business.
No, one have to understand, you know. Dayton Campbell position is the one who responsible.
Yeah, I understand that. I understand what she said, man. But
to place candidate and move candidate, you know.
Yeah.
But he place himself, DSM have to move himself.
Yeah, I understand that.
Only way Mark Golden can move him. Mark Golden and him have to come to a consensus.
I don't know nothing about PNP running to the Winston. That's why.
What may I say? Winston, understand everything about it. Understand everything about it. Let's say. But you start about other aspirants or whatever. I don't want to hear them something.
It's a program that is delivering good benefit to the people of Jamaica. Why? They are trying to tear down this program for political gain. But you know what the real disgusting thing is? They are playing up on the ignorance of people. Spend quite a bit of the resources and my own time trying to resolve the problems of Operation Pride. Whether it is
the unfinished lots that were supposed to be sold or given to persons where the titling was not completed, or where they had actually cut up the plots and handed them over with no documentation. Persons moved on the lands, lived on it. No roads, no infrastructure. This is not that program. And I will not allow those persons to use false information to undermine a good program so that they can get the political power to come and do what they did with programs such as Operation Drive. When they had the power, they created total destruction in the housing sector. It was an unmitigated disaster. And when we go back and look at the books as to how agencies like the HAJ was being run with scandal after scandal and a mire of corruption, an entity that under their watch, every time they reported to Parliament, it operated at a loss. And you wonder, where was this loss coming from when people weren't actually getting houses? So I do see where there is a deliberate attempt to target a program and to target the government. And I say to all well-thinking Jamaicans, I say to all our supporters, do not allow the evil people to win the battle for the minds. I say to all Jamaicans, think very carefully on what is presented to you. Don't just take and accept without consideration what is presented in a fancy and glossy social media post. 90% of them are lies. Check before.
Good morning to your cabinet. Good morning to all. Big ahead.
He don't listen.
Nice speech. Well said, my Prime Minister. Well said.
Where you find up on them page?
Yeah, no, on my full Facebook, me scroll and see.
Hey,
Oh.
me love when put them in a them place, you know.
Decently, man. Decent.
Me love when put them in a them place. All for
But if it's the panning page, you could have a panning page still in a promo.
Yeah, man, it out the panning page, yeah. Yeah, go put it and repost it.
Yeah, man, me like when rub them, man.
Oh, man, so if you deal with them, you know. And then put us, we knock it down. We shoot that down.
Come as in, so them equate Moreland Morgan to Idi Amin, the dictator from Africa.
Yeah, man.
Cause them say him come out in a military suit.
Yeah, me see it, man. Me see it, yeah.
PMP, them are mad out.
You know the funny thing about it, Rockstone, it just only show you how PMP people are so backward and ignorant. Because the first thing, most of what Western media said and write about Idi Amin is lie, totally lie. It is BBC radio would tarnish Idi Amin character because they couldn't get them way.
Yes.
You understand? And it just only show you how ignorant these people are. So
just like Amir's where them have upon them platform every morning and every evening. The man fool, the man foolish. Same run party something. He's supposed to give away the whole of him profit.
They over Tug Live earlier.
I don't have no sense.
They over Tug Live in the afternoon. And they come off and go Google something. Google some information about the Mandela Highway. And one PMP money depend on say a Porsche Billy. So I go Google and come back with information. When they come back on, I see Amir in the back. But just ask for the permission for those take the facts clear and jump off. Come in and debate with them.
Exactly, they're foolish. Every platform in going in Winston, the only thing him can preach on the platform is that PMP win the local government election, you know. That's it.
Winston, remember saying on you, a long time this man are coming out. This man been coming and you're not getting nowhere with him. But you keep him far.
Yeah.
But sometimes the first one up in the box, I'm in a green light for whatever reason. Don't let me tell you.
When you understand seriously, Tug Live a film live. But my question is, what is it that you want to achieve from these people?
Exactly.
Are you not getting anywhere with them?
When the Amirs over by Info, I'm not listening. He saying come for entertainment and him getting entertainment. And they attack the man go on and nobody would have take down this man out of the box.
You know, I mean, I like with him too. When he put up this two JLP, red team or green team, I like it.
I like it neither.
I go back over there.
I go in place. If you not go follow, folk can shit by you. Me then can't shit by me.
Don't it feel like already?
Fly like a fox.
Don't do that. What 2 weeks time when I go look for him and feel like, but
and the week started in a green light box because one time when she have her life with them, I never me busy, me couldn't stay. I'm coming in politics back. Me
go on politics
and coming in no labor right back as me said before.
Sport, Black King or whatever, Steve start him live. Whatever.
DJ come as me now coming in no labor right back come fight a PMP for attack. And me not supposed to come in and live right back and I jump out left the PMP. You're crazy.
PMP is what we attack over you.
Exactly, Winston. Disrespectful.
Yeah.
And him have a way to tell about shut up, let me talk. You talk already. And you like a feed him live. Go open your live, sir. Go and open your live.
The jump off listen today, come here.
2025 now we in a election here. What them have to bring to the table? What do PMP have to bring to the table? We in a campaigning season. What them have to bring to the table? Can somebody please tell me?
Nothing for every time they come
and see man Ingram, me see them have up in a box. The man lie, Jesus Christ.
Every time they come at the same thing, they now come with nothing new. So where you bother with them for?
You tell them to sell Mark Gold in them and sell orange and apple.
Me can't tell anybody how to run their life.
Exactly, Winston. I'm not coming up into your box. Me not trouble you. I'm not bothering you.
I appreciate the privilege that they allow me to come in at the box and to share my opinion and my ideas. But
come up on one live, Nikki, whatever, and them speak to the girl the day before. And the next day, the girl come back and take up nearly 2 hours on Black King live, you know. If I never miss chin, the girl that take over the whole morning. And where we come up with the objective, where we come up for nothing.
Let's see what I'm talking about. That's
preferential treatment.
Yes.
I can talk about her pretty face. Like I said, her pretty face.
Yeah, man, some of them people, man, them are all tired dinosaurs.
Nearly 2 hours in the morning when we could be talking, where we could be beating them and the
if I last year that the girl they couple at the foolish.
And Rockstone, you know, say the morning we were on a very good topic and the woman and Mario carried up the woman in the back and straight away for over 2 hours.
Yes, I was so upset. And the other day she passed by Black King. Nikki come up in the back. G unit run her office.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Junior said, what you calling up this girl in the box for again? What you calling up in the box about a beauty contest here on Black King? Me say.
I'm here away more name, man. This man in for them in the box. I got that for running way, man. Wicked man.
I mean, they got the one day go running with chromas, but me can't bother with them something again. I feed them live. Me not business with them. The only thing me want chromas. You see, when my party get the 3rd term,
yeah.
You some of the pan yourself phone number you want to say I sometime. Me.
I agree with you on that.
Me, chromas.
And for them now to see me
Rockstone, listen to me. When we get the 3rd term, we need to link up and have a drink. Although they are foreign, although they are Jamaica, we need to link up our central place and have a drink.
What a Rockstone I want to talk to we.
You know, like, you know, Mario, me are the most wanted, you know, from there Jamaica, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, Rockstone.
Me most wanted from there Jamaica, you know, Winston, because me ramp rough when it come to politics, you know.
Yes.
Rockstone, good evening.
Yeah, Rockstone.
How are you?
Good evening. Not bad at all.
Mario, respect.
You see the thing where you just did play a while ago? The Prime Minister posted it. So me just go on him Facebook page a while ago. And I list and me repost it.
I want green that plate, man.
It was one green plate. It's not me.
Oh, me never sure. Sorry. Yeah, man. Me repost it on my Facebook page.
Yeah, man. Me I go look
can go find it, funny.
So I will go on your page and get it.
Facebook, you know, because I'm mostly when me post a Facebook, me post pan.
Oh, you post on foot. Oh, okay.
To have members of politics.
Me too, man. That's why sometimes I don't come from politics to come with talk some words when are nice, you know.
Me love
I mean, why you talk no word, you know.
That means we're not green light, because my mouth not nice, you know, when we get upset, you know.
Rockstone.
Yeah.
You see you, me love for your type of politics. Yeah. Me love it. Nah lie.
Yeah, and the ground in a Mario, me can't come and argue, you know.
Yeah, J Keeper, you know, J Keeper politics.
J Keeper. Who named J Keeper? Yeah. G Keeper. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And them the type of politics they me love. And see the one Bridget here. I want next mad woman that, you know.
No, I want to Mario. Seriously. All the labor right ladies them hold on the line. Are some passionate woman them, you know, brother?
Yes, brother.
Why me tell you, no ramp with them.
Yeah, but
hey, then a woman
Bridget, why here?
A malicious social media post which would suggest that somehow this program is giving the houses and then taking them back. So why it is despicable? Because it was specifically crafted to target a program that is delivering good benefits to the people of Jamaica. Why? They are trying to tear down this program for political gain. But you know what the real disgusting thing is? They are playing up on the ignorance of people. Because even people who we would usually ascribe intelligence to. People who are well-read, people who are educated, but can't overcome their biases, would have seen the stupid social media post. And without checking, without verifying, without applying even a tinge of skepticism, would have accepted it because it plays into their bias, looking for something to criticize when nothing is there. And so it plays upon ignorance, and that is dangerous for a democracy. Because if it is that persons can use false information and play upon a population that is not checking, a population that is not verifying, and a population that has deep and divided biases, then what it does, it leads the population to make wrong decisions. In other words, there are persons who will trick you because they know of your emotional predispositions. To what end? To what end? To the destruction of this program? For their political benefit? To do what? To come and run this program? Or to come and put in place a program like Operation Pride, which has left nothing but disgrace in many communities across Jamaica. I spend quite a bit of the resources and my own time trying to resolve the problems of Operation Pride. Whether it is the unfinished lots that were supposed to be sold or given to persons where the titling was not completed, or where they had actually cut up the plots and handed them over with no documentation. Persons moved on the lands, lived on it. No roads, no infrastructure. This is not that program. And I will not allow those persons to use false information to undermine a good program so that they can get the political power to come and do what they did with programs such as Operation Pride. When they had the power, they created total destruction in the housing sector. It was an unmitigated disaster. And when we go back and look at the books as to how agencies like the HAJ was being run with scandal after scandal and a mire of corruption, an entity that under their watch, every time they reported to Parliament, it operated at a loss. And you wonder, where was this loss coming from when people weren't actually getting houses? So I do see where there is to win the battle for the minds. I say to all Jamaicans, think very carefully on what is presented to you. Don't just take and accept without consideration what is presented in a fancy and glossy social media post. 90% of them are lies. Check.
Come on, Jenny, let's go.
That's it, Bridget.
Look here now. There is two things me want to say. The Prime Minister said, check before you believe. We must start use that terminology. Check before you believe when we talk to PNP. That's one. Two. You see where the Prime Minister did there talk about the house a while ago with the lady. To show how Westmoreland people are suffer. Look on the house where the woman they come out of. That's what me have to say.
Most of the houses in a Mario that him give away, like in the country part, boy, I mean, I know people living in them something there.
Mario,
I don't know them survive.
Mario, not where PMP them talk, we not believe, you know. You know that.
No.
So.
Yeah, I know you hear the term the Prime Minister, me not stop you in your track, but you hear the term the Prime Minister use, him say, because he knows so we have emotional. He use one word, maybe me have to You see that word they when he use, we emotionally divide, you know. And we not check before we believe. Through emotion, and when we say we don't mean feel we part of the side of the fence, you know. They are undecided people who can't read and write, and PNP who are hear them thing and just run with it. It's a wicked thing that happened to Jamaica right now, you know?
Yeah, man, it's true, man.
For the literate people, I tell the illiterate people say the house where the Prime Minister give away are fake things, you know. Why the Prime Minister
and the Prime Minister
find them people?
And the Prime Minister answer the Prime Minister take away your title.
And all these
things. Away your
wicked,
title.
man.
Jesus.
Hey, people don't understand.
Operation Pride and Operation Pride this.
What I say, if try to see Prime Minister coming out, so this guys a program here and dear to the Prime Minister heart in a youth.
Brother, you remember how much time?
No, it's dear to the man heart, you know. That's just basically come and deal with it, you know.
You remember how it started? You remember how the first house started, Chromas?
Oh, yes, sir, man.
Chromas, you remember when the first house started, Chromas?
Yeah.
And you remember, said the man saying, go down, go sit down and put together. Jesus Christ, me daughter. Sure. Me have to go away.
No, not the wrong way, your daughter, man. There you go, man.
Okay, well, guys, wanna say, let me tell you something. My mother explained something to me, see, this today. And she said, back in the days, right, when people used to be like, you know, poor and not have nobody to look after them, there was a thing where they would go to the government and say they have the land. They can't remember when that comes, they don't have nobody. So if you don't have nobody at all, who are going to inherit where you have? Who's supposed to inherit where you have? Not the state.
Somebody else?
No, not the state.
Yeah, the state, yeah.
Yeah, the state, yeah, because you don't have nobody.
It's like if you put your money in the bank and you put nobody there, the state get that money.
Yeah.
So what used to happen, the pauper lands used to be that, you know, have nobody to look after you. Say you and the government go in our agreement and say, you look after me till me die, and
you get the land.
Or you left the land. And that's what happened. That's how they have some crown lands. That's how the government have a lot of crown lands, you know. So so it is so hypocritical because she say when because she's a social worker from went for how long? 30 years she do, right? So she know it go. So the people them are registered poor, now nobody, and then come on and say, look after my government, and I just like if you look at them, sometimes they hand over something to you and look after them.
Yeah, as an individual, yeah.
And I saw that program they used to go, and the PNP know that because if there were times when it fall on the government.
She said she forget people used to get the money every fortnight.
Yeah, like the poor
they have food cousin and every Thursday, every other Thursday they used to go collect some money, but it used to come like in a book. And they did get one of those indigent house too. Two food cousin women they have them, they get it.
So I don't know why Natalie come play a hypocrite, but what she want the government
else in the system, I go get it.
So basically, you become a
ward of the state. Then,
yeah,
so be
the
it.
state responsible for you. So if the state gave you something or give something to you, right, and you pass off, it must go back to the state because you have nobody who is responsible for you. And that they everywhere in a society.
And the thing about it is this, if you have land now, if you have land and you have family around, you qualify for the other housing.
Right.
You qualify for the social housing, the one we established in
Even if you don't own the land and somebody willing to lease you or to lease and
House program, the whole program, the Prime Minister though, the whole program.
But Peter, look the other day when was the husband supposed to get the house and the husband died and the wife still get the house from the daughter. Because it's their land.
Yeah, and then sign up together as a family.
Yeah.
Because right now we spoke to Mr. What name? Mr. Wright, that's her name from
George Wright,
yeah, throughout the course
I
of
saw him on
the
the program yesterday.
and he was saying that he has a lot of people sign up for the social housing program, but one of the problems is that they don't have any access to the land. Because enough of them live in a squatting community. And he said at the moment now the Prime Minister is looking
to regularize
to
the
find
land.
ways how he can regularize the land that they are presently occupy so they can become the beneficiary of these houses. Because the Prime Minister plan to even ramp up the house, to move it from 10
from 5 to 10.
Yeah. Oh boy.
So basically, if you have your land and you have your family around and stuff like that, you would not be a candidate for the indigent house. That's basically it.
Right.
But them a come and them a put a twist to it because the program about the land handing over the crown land and over the land as crown land to the government would that apply to somebody who not have nobody at all, who nobody to inherit this.
But Patal, it's not like when the government, when you're all right, you pass off. It's not like the government can keep the house to himself. Somebody else is gonna benefit from it. Some other indigent person is gonna benefit from it. So what is wrong with that?
Me tell you what's wrong with that. Rockstone. The PNP they only like them gang. And them done.
Take it and rent it out.
Take over those houses and rent it out.
Right.
That them used to, that them believe in.
And then use brute force and run the people and becoming no one area where then take over one part of the area and then them go around and then them tell the people them say people have to move out. And once the people them move out of the place, is them capture it and take it over. So that they want to happen.
The refuse up now at the end day. All them long time places, they don't have Rima Jungle. The original one of them.
Maxwell and all them places.
The original one of them. I run and capture from them places.
You know some nice house on Maxwell?
Yeah, but me I say a jungle. Rockstone. They don't even know a labor right below a jungle. Most of those are not jungle.
Rockstone.
I run and take over the PNP them.
Maxwell Avenue, my mother running from come up out.
We the rent one in a Bethune Avenue, it's a Winston, and a 2 house the man have in a yard, the house them big and nice.
One of them places
my mother deliver 45.5 Maxwell Avenue. I think upon Bembo Street. Right? And in 1976 my mother running from Maxwell Avenue come up out when town start bad. You understand?
Some nice houses only, but them dilapidated because the people them capture them and them run down.
Yeah, man. Crime and violence turn them a place in a hell, man. Hell. Boy, me tell you. Why? Me tell you, Rockstone, and easy something. But this is what I said to you.
It has the fittest I go survive this year.
Me know one popular entertainer right now. We have one place. And in turn it all part of an attraction. Right which part they saw where him occupy. Right there was one Papa land.
And him take it.
The person who used to live there before, him hand it over to the government because he never have nobody. And eventually, and I said him take it per se, but people go on, they go live and live and live.
Oh.
Him ending up live there with him and him family, him and him parents then they live there. So that is customary. That is so. But on that because them want the government to come out and explain it like that and say how it go, and then because me hear the little dirty all the one with him was a SHIT in a plate. Him a come and call the government shit in a plate. You ever something like this yet?
Them too rude, man.
People let come up strong. But Natalie, no. Natalie would have known.
Remember say Natalie is very argumentative, Petal. It's an argument Natalie looking. You know, so they had a nasty looking one get about them for upper for offender. That's why you acting in a parliament? What is happening to that dirty teeth woman?
If you're indigent, if you're poor, indigent, now have nobody at all. Now nobody at all. And you have your possession, and you go come in a state care. Now must the state I go get where you have.
Of course.
And you know nobody else to get it.
But you know, Angela Brown
but because they want to lie. You know what it is what they want to do? They want to lie and they want the best of both worlds.
Yes.
So they want, like if they're old, then granny now to go with our piece of land, go push up herself to go get one house.
And then it go generation to generation.
Nobody. And then between bad man and them the family member, they will not want to look after them.
Yes, it hand down, hand me down.
Them a go come look after them. They want to take them out and go put them on one hut. You know, so put them in a hut in a yard while them and them family cock up in the people in big house.
Yeah.
Let's scare them. So you see, whole of people get affected because the people can just simply go to the government and say, listen, they have that piece of plot here, right at our passage, right so. Nobody now take care of me. And if you don't take care of me, this is yours.
Yeah.
That's my grandmother said not thinking about no square. So they want the government now to come out,
A state.
Them are looking at petal argument, them are look, but them realize that our premise is not like that. Them not gonna get that. So them hard out.
State capturing, they want to capture the state asset.
Make PMP them out of Winston the all time politics. They want to go back to.
But look here, you were Jamaica 411 asked Angela Brownberg when last the JLP have a scandal. When last the JLP have anybody
said we full up a corruption and because whatever, you know, it's a fair statement yesterday.
I listen. When last?
No man said the government full of corruption.
You say what I know?
The camp not together because she the letter was she write the letter, the letter was not she don't consult none of the lie them because it look like them not into it. Then them don't agree with what she write, what she do.
Because green light, you don't see that the PMP are individuals now. They're not a team, you know. You don't see them come out and make statement, then them slave master will come out and rebut it, say it's not.
Yeah,
whatever.
They're in a problem.
What may I say, people? You say somebody corrupt or whatever, that means they're corrupt, you know. You're accusing somebody of corrupt. You don't have any proof.
Accusation is not proof. You're accusing.
Okay.
But green light, you know, see yesterday in our press conference, the dirty girl must say frankly now we are come ask about seat when not settle and we are lose grounds in a poll. That was a part of the press conference?
That's the best you could have come with. Distraction, deflection, distraction.
Jesus Christ, I was so upset, but I like how Marlon Morgan put it to her.
At this, me say me there working and me say I'll do me no 100. Me say you me no know when it a go on, you me run the girl.
She'll try frighten a distraction petal for true distraction.
But you dealing it good still, so I'm dealing hard though.
Basically, that me come here to talk about. We are talking about the KCMC.
But in a more decent term.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have no seat when you second. You're not part of Labour government. Were you busy with Labour government if they're not second seat? Were you busy if we are sleeping at the poll? What that have to do with you?
We're not sleeping on a poll. That is the thing. Yes,
I got them that like it, you know, chromas. I got them that like
the people them say, who is them? Who is them? And them and then look at the PMP friend them, Ginger Fly them, PMP friend them. But who is about them? People them. Who is them? You're not a friend them.
Them are them radio station and them dirty toilet paper cleaner chat them foolishness them.
What Andrew Broker post up say what a picnic them nice. It was such a pleasure. To meet the
nice man.
Happy Grove Primary Infant School here in St. Elizabeth this morning.
What did they about the foot?
They love jump up on the Prime Minister, I see. You never see no picnic jump up on Mark.
Everybody wants to fuck.
Everybody wants to fuck.
So they about the 14 year old thing though.
Oh Lord, it's sad.
And so by go
I don't know mad
man. He's not mad, Chromas, he's not mad.
Chromas, did she get unalive?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm a boss out of head and him sitting there. Because like him not there with the little girl, yeah, man.
That's right.
And one man try to intervene and him stab the man.
Oh my God.
I'm woman, I'm probably in baby mother.
Yeah, man, I'm woman.
You know, don't let her run already.
Yeah,
she just 14.
Then come out the church. The postman from she was 13 and the man unalive and threw away up a country.
But they must say, I'm in the house and somebody, the guy that in the, some big somebody in the house.
Oh, God Almighty.
Look, the man coma, look, the man will unalive the woman pick me up.
Yeah, let me
I tell the girl how she look nice and thing.
Let me attack you. Hold on, let me attack you.
Political mileage. It's just unfortunate that is where our politics has gone to. And I'm just deeply distraught that people would really go on the social media where there's no repercussions to really just try and break it down. It's not fair, it's not nice, and really and truly, it's not ethical.
Sandy Williams, TVJ News.
Alright, I'm going to talk.
Wish me had that non Chromas?
You said on one, what about the rush, man?
Oh, Bell Nevis.
Yeah, in that.
Oh.
When? Okay.
Well, Nevis, your skin of it thick when you're in a politics, and welcome to the world of social media. So I want to become a the girl don't go tear up government road about she look for pipeline to give people water.
Well,
what talk about the wedding there?
And me so they don't there threatening people them about this now gonna be no more mainland it will come like the 70s, you know.
So they talk about the fake doctor, then denying bail.
Swimming in a plain white t-shirt with a
the fake doctor.
Oh,
a white rag that he used to blot sweat from his head and face. The other was used to hold up his light blue jeans pants that sat below his waist in the absence of a belt. Nothing is wrong with you, as I suspected, declared Justice Janelle Nelson Gale as she scanned the documents handed to her by the clerk of courts. You're good to go, she continued. Are you still saying you didn't tell all these people you were a medical doctor? Quizzed the judge. Yes, Your Honor, replied Mr. Clark. Andrew Clark was charged in November 2024 with fraud and forgery. He is accused of pretending to be a medical doctor at the Spanish Town Hospital, collecting hundreds of thousands of dollars from unsuspecting people to secure U.S. visas for them to seek medical treatment overseas, among other services. In new documents shown to the court on Friday, it said the latest passport issued to Andrew Clark, it was dated October 18, 2023, said he was a medical doctor, one that Clark has continued to deny even on Friday. Now, Justice Nelson Gale said it could mean additional charges for Clark for falsely giving the passport, Immigration and Citizenship Agency, PICA, false information. The discovery was news to his lawyer, Fabian Campbell, who said he was just now learning of it. Motioning to his client, Mr. Clark leaned over to his lawyer, dropped his shoulders, and shook his head from side to side. He denied knowing the origins of the documents and said he only identified himself as a businessman and an accounting consultant on his previous passport applications. When asked why then were employees at the Spanish Town Hospital listed as his co-workers and as possible references, he wasn't able to respond. The management of the Spanish Town Hospital has maintained that Andrew Clark was never an employee at the facility. He's been charged with 5 counts of obtaining money by means of false pretense and 2 counts of uttering forged documents. The case file is, however, incomplete. An application for bail was shut down by the judge until the community and antecedent reports are complete. The next court hearing is scheduled for March 7, 2025. Jamila Maitland, TVJ News.
Oh, PMP that. Dirty draws.
The woman who was left with an IV device.
You know, I'm PMP though.
I could not get a comment. I tell good evening, Labour Right. Good evening, Sparkles.
Yeah, Sparkle, yeah. But me I say that I'm not a PMP too, you know.
One of them are Basil with baby mother, you know. And one of them, when I big woman, them have picked me for one of them big time politician, you know. So you're PMP.
Within criminals, so PMP liar, wicked and thief and criminal, I'm a criminal. All him.
Bro, I hear that name there, I'm my brother, you know. That's my brother name, you know.
Eh?
Lion General to say.
No, they want PMP, man.
No, when the news strike, you know, my brother, from when me not see my brother, you know, but I find him in there. The God good, me pat tell him to yo, no trouble me no. If you no trouble me no dead. Yesterday night they line up to beat me, you know.
Eh?
With the fake doctor, you know.
Oh yeah, I say.
Jesus Christ.
They choose the doctor over your chokes.
Yeah. That's why you're that wicked. Hey, look how much the man they fall me pa. Because he trick everybody.
Yeah, yeah, it's a doctor still.
Eh?
People look up to doctor, and so you're a doctor, people look at it different, you know.
What?
The rate is up there, you know, man.
Bro, you're in trip me pa now. You can't me pa go pa corner original.
Yeah.
And me pa do operation and everything, you know, but I know him do it. But he line up everything.
Oh, about the link.
Oh, so them believe him.
Man.
Who that are playing you from the
Up on the road, Chuck's got them, man.
You look like I speak the truth, man. Come on, mute your mic. I am.
I only speak the truth, I'm a McNair.
Oh.
I speak the truth, mute your mic or drop him out of the box, politics.
Politics today? Politics
Ask
today, though?
the moderator, drop him out of the box or mute him mic.
That's the point. That's the moderator over here. Thing.
It's supposed to be moderator. In the live with the news.
No more back cookies. How much country in there?
Me don't know what much some of them. You can't do that.
Alright, no, but it's like when me that play the news, I'm drawing attention to that and listen to this.
Yeah, but him just come up running. It look like him not even what's him in the box.
Yeah, yeah.
It's annoying, man.
Then you have one whole pie. You have one whole pie. Yeah, in our back down there.
Peter Wally.
Ancestors.
The Peter Wally, them, you hear them?
You have one whole pie ancestors. Politics. Grandfather, grandma.
Great grandfather, great grandmother. Auntie, uncle.
Politics.
Petal. Petal.
Yes, darling.
Mute that man there. I speak the truth or take him out. Can't come up with your noise.
When there?
In the box.
In the box.
Okay.
I only speak the truth.
They are Winston Foot.
She mute, didn't get mute.
Yeah. They are more.
Go on now, Chucks. Wait, that's it.
Yeah, so me I tell us, the man control my family, bro. That man and me alone, they want, bro. Me never have no family, bro. Everybody against me.
So you define more Chucks?
No, all them I can't original man, I lock him up.
Yeah, but me I say, you that tell them about you that tell them if I say him the real.
Crum, you see me? Me I wanna have this belief, I know, but me believe in you know. Nobody na change that, you know.
Yeah.
Me see I know say you want criminal they want come towards me. And nothing can change it. So from me see man come, he know say me, not believe in him. The man have one look say bro and can't say when the man can't say upon me like him I say, the boy, you know.
You are say the boy I cause me trouble, you know.
Yeah, man. He see it. He see trouble.
Yeah.
Yo, so they go for go beat you.
When the man forward now, bro, a crowd around the man, you know. The man come like a Jesus arrive, you know, man. Play this drink. You want something to drink, you need something. Them up here, I say then I wash all them balls seem to blood.
It's a real con man. Our Michael Mali man.
Now show you something. When the man they come home, you know. When the man they come home, you know, I jump it on the man neck, you know, bro. White gun.
What?
Bro, when the man step on man and the man boot pint them pinted no man and
what's up? Man, very quick.
Love to give Chucks one time to have some story there, see.
And Chucks don't laugh, you know. Chucks has to tell it as it is.
Tap up the live.
Man, tell us, them